Want to make sure
Besides, the
their
only time I
audio is
When
remember,
it
good.
does.
the only time I remember anything like actually legit buggy with the game was when the game itself literally made mention to it. Deadpool opens a door and sees guys just T-posing and glitching out on the other side. He closes the door. He's like, "Well, one moment, player." And he literally calls High Moon Studios. He's like, "Hey, the fuck's wrong with my game?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's the best thing ever." And they're like, "Yeah, well, you blew all the money already on the first level. This game wasn't meant to, didn't have had a budget." He's like, "Come on, man."
Again, that game was a game that was meant to be portrayed as a broken game, and it worked perfectly.
The
Yeah.
game that was supposed to be broken had fewer breaks in it than most Skyrim games.
I know.
Exactly.
I know, like, because in Skyrim, you just walk up, you walk in a particular direction for a little bit, you're gonna run into a bug some way or another.
You're gonna wander upon a horse that is hovering like 3 feet above the air, just moving like a
Alright,
hovercraft.
At this
Jesus
point,
Christ.
we
at
got
this
audio.
point, a
Hey,
lot of the
nice.
bugs, a lot of like the legit bugs in friggin' Skyrim are just like what make the game fun at this point, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then you
Alright.
wonder, like, then you have the bug-ridden mess that is Fallout 76, and you're just like, okay, so why is these bugs bad, but these bugs good?
Because it's a multiplayer game.
Yeah.
So exploitable bugs in a single player game make things easier if you know what you're doing, or you just don't have to use them if you don't want to. But in a multiplayer game, when somebody's exploiting bugs to your detriment, it's not fun.
Kind of shits on you a little bit.
Yeah, because
Still
like
really need to test it.
in Fallout 4, you could find the developer room, as they call it, where it has every item in the game that you could possibly want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, finding that place in Fallout 76, nah, that shouldn't be possible.
Yeah, thought they would have it.
Now, I'll give credit to Fallout 76 in one aspect, and that is the double legendary effect system.
Really?
I just think that's interesting because it would probably work better for a single player game. But
Yeah.
I
What's the
just
double
like the
legendary
idea
effect?
that you can make guns even more powerful if you get really lucky.
Oh, you can like. Oh, it's like a double rarity.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, considering the way he says it's like I think it's just a legendary gun that has two legendary effects on it at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, but that's actually very interesting. Like if you could have something that does like poison damage and fire damage at the same time.
Kind of reminds me of Borderlands, honestly.
Kind of.
I mean, I don't know why they don't try to kind of like use that to their advantage to make some really unique loot drops for the game.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause
Anyways.
they have the system that adds like modifiers to weapons that just drop randomly from people. So yeah.
That'd be nice. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Titans Clash. Really hope I numbered this. Oh, good, I did number this properly.
Yo, bro, it's like a really low key version today. So
Yeah.
we're all on the down low. We've been smoking that Mary Jane.
What are you talking about?
And then you have Krampus.
Yeah.
He was smoking something else.
He was smoking
smoking
everything
that,
under his hood, okay?
Smoking fingernails.
Oh, God.
Ah! Especially Krampus fingernails. Ooh.
Right, so you guys were in Beggar's Hole and you
Smoking
guys
blue
were
milk.
walking somewhere.
God,
By the
man.
way, ladies and gentlemen, in case I sound really tired to you, it's because I am. We're getting on to finals week from my school, and I'm doing some job stuff and moving into an apartment here soon. So if I sound extra dead, it's because I'm extra dead.
Yeah, usually he's like 20% dead. I think today he's like roughly 40%.
Yeah, going up there, just slowly packing away the deadness. Okay, all this dead flesh is just shoved under the rug. But so don't worry, guys. I'll be fine. But Yeah, so Ronnie boy, you were trying to do some quests with Krampus as y'all were just kind of walking.
Yeah, we were gonna go turn in some of the side quests
Mhm.
because there's no way they were gonna let us into what was it, Fort Lauderdale?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep, yep.
So, because Deathclaw and Super Mutant, they wouldn't let us in there. Beggar's
Hey,
Hold, on the other hand, probably would if the fact that the Deathclaw can be reasoned with, and he can reason with the Super Mutant to not kill everybody.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, you have a couple quests to do. Obviously, you have the join the Dapper Deviant slash QT. Fuck me. Kiwi Crusaders, but y'all can't really join them without Jap Taxi potentially shooting you full of bullets, or in your case, filling you up with TNT and exploding it. Depends on which one's
Yeah.
easier. But you do have a mission to go get some
Yeah.
hair gel. You also have Food Quest and Jimmy the
we
Heavy
can
Wanted.
turn in.
Hmm?
I was about to say, yeah, we could turn in Jimmy the Heavy right now.
Mm-hmm.
We could probably do the food request for Illis, right?
Yeah, they're both inside Junction C.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, both those are inside Junction City, which is quite a ways away from you, but is a place to go.
Well, I guess we'll have to roll chance encounters as we're going then, right?
Dear, yeah. Alright, so you guys are just kind of walking along the ways. Mr. Krampus, would you like to say anything to your buddy boo fellow?
He doesn't speak. He's just like eager to just go wherever he's going, not sure what to say. He's like that kid who just walks next to you and doesn't say anything unless something comes up.
Oh my god, that means that. Oh god, Winchester's basically gonna have to be a daddy,
Oh, God.
or more precisely, a mummy, because.
Krampus
It's practice.
is a child.
Mhm.
Well, that's gonna die real quick, but that's fine. So,
So
yeah, y'all just kind of walking quite a ways. It's definitely going to take you at least a day or two to get to Junction City at like a good pace, simply because y'all walk a lot faster without other
yeah,
travelers.
especially now that they can both be at their natural stride,
Yeah,
you know.
Deathclaws run quick. So y'all are just kind of walking or running and whatnot, and you guys pass a town. Seems to be semi-bloody, but not anything super bad. Don't say anything to Krampus. Go and tell him some
Well-
tales of how the towns were made. You know.
I mean, he would have pre-war knowledge to an extent, so yeah.
All right. Well, regale him with your stories, my boy.
All right. Krampus, my good man.
Hmm.
You see that town over there? He's pointing at it.
Yes.
Do you know how such towns came into fruition?
Santa Claus built him.
Unfortunately, no. But you see, the only thing that Santa Claus has actually built himself was actually his castle up at the North Pole, which is way up to the north of the way up to the polar north. Nowhere near around here. These were built by people over like a few hundred or so centuries. It usually starts with just a simple cottage out in the middle of nowhere, and eventually starts building bigger and bigger as more people come to settle there. Me trying to figure out how to talk fancy while explaining anything. I'm just like, I don't know fancy normally, so I'm trying to fumbling over my words.
As you're talking, you begin to notice he's just staring at you. You're not sure if he's listening.
So so Winchester just stops talking for a moment. He steps to the side and watches him, sees if he follows him, like if he's at least looking at him.
He's following you. It just doesn't look like he either was listening or he understood what you were saying.
My friend, did you understand what I'm saying? Yes, that Santa didn't build the cities; the people built the city.
He slowly nods his head.
And building a city is the most nicest thing that anyone could do for another person, and that would definitely put somebody on Santa's nice list. Keep that in mind for later. I would assume. Maybe one day we'll need to start our own little base of operations. Considering, especially since doesn't seem like you and me at least would be able to get into towns very often.
He nods his head.
Winchester looks up to the sky to gauge how late it's getting.
It's you'd probably say it's about mid-afternoon. Y'all been traveling for a little bit now. Probably around mid-afternoon or so.
Alright.
Yeah.
I would say we might be able to make it to the next town ruins before nightfall. We can at least hold up there. Come along, my friend. Let us onwards to the next ruins.
Leg still hurts.
Don't worry. Once we get to the next township, we'll be able to settle down for a little bit, and maybe I can take a brief look at your leg. It's not like as if I can do anything with these big meaty claws.
Okay. So you're on your way, and you eventually get to some sweet, sweet ruins of some sorts. It's a little bit away from the town, but you do hear some shouting as you start walking forwards. You guys
Christmas
are not...
cheer.
Oh, God. You guys are not the quietest, being a giant man throwing his weight forwards. So this should be kind of interesting to see.
So first, Winchester's gonna stop, away from the town and try to listen to see what is actually being yelled.
It's pretty much just incoherent babbling from best that you can tell. You should have a roll your detection.
All right. Let's see where.
Krampus just crouches down next to you and asks, "Who are we hiding from?"
I don't know quite yet. I'm trying to get a beat on who it is. Odds are... Okay, that's deception. Here's detection. No modifier.
No modifier. Alright. You cannot hear there is not a raging sandstorm, but there is a pretty thunking sandstorm going around at the moment.
Well, luckily this random sandstorm that just seems to have popped up will be able to keep us roughly concealed as we sneak into the township. Mind you, my friend, try not to make yourself too seen. Well, do like I do, as Winchester just gets low on the ground and he's kind of trying to get in his stealth, as he just slowly crawls along the ground.
Oh God! Both of you roll me stealth.
I want to roll intelligence first.
All right, feel free.
Intelligence.
Roll me your intelligence, my man. How smart are you? And you don't
God.
really know what he means by follow as he does. He kind of
You're
disappears for a
sneaking
second.
And he's like, I like to think Winchester's just sneaking about. He looks back. Krampus is still.
Well, it's more like he's kind of gotten on all fours now, and he's just kind of like prowling like a goddamn lion or panther would now. So you're
Krampus just sits there.
Without not hearing the telltale footfalls or whatnot of a giant man behind him, Winchester looks back at Krampus and he's just like, "Well, come on, but stay low.
Do what you do."
Yes. Do as I do and follow me."
He tries to mimic him the best he can.
Oh God! He starts to walk on all fours. Roll me your sneak.
All threes, mind you.
All threes and a wooden pet leg. Roll me your sneak. I feel like I know what this is gonna turn into. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. He looks like a giant cat that has green flesh and just sticking his ass in the air.
I was about to say, because whenever I was little and I tried to walk on all fours, I would just stick my ass straight in the air. That's what
Yeah.
I'm picturing.
He
for
looks
him.
he looks like a cat had some serious issues with their ass and was also green and was bigger than most people. Safe to say, he is not very hidden. Safe to say, however, you are. Well, that's a
It
14.
feels like he's dragging himself on the floor.
I'll roll their detection to see whether or not you get a free turn before they do their stuff. No modifier, same
Yeah, I had a
thing.
feeling this would probably be
Wow.
Raiders or
That
something.
is barely higher than yours. Nice. Alright, cool. So, they do notice you. You unfortunately don't get the sneaky time. Could you just drag properly? Oh my god. Hold on. Drag properly.
Alright.
There you go, boy. As you see, a group of raiders. They are screaming something, babbling incohesively. You're not entirely sure what they all say, but the sandstorm is whipping past at the moment. You don't really feel it because, well, you have scales. Krampus doesn't feel it
Yeah.
because,
He's
have you
Krampus.
seen his skin? It's like a tank. They, however, are being slightly affected. Feel free to click your character and then roll your initiative.
Right. Where is the initiative?
Third page sequence under your in condition under your health.
In this instant death. Oh, it's sequence, I guess. Then?
Yeah.
No modifiers, I'm assuming.
Nope.
I got a 13.
Okay, I'm assuming you guys can see all of their names, by the by.
Nope.
You can't? Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I see no names.
All I see is on the turn order, Raider 1.
Well... Oh, so wait, you can see Raider 1's name?
On the turn order.
Yeah,
but
that's
not
what I
on-
mean, that's what I mean.
Well, then, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, I
good.
can see all names on the.
We
turn
had that issue with Naruto, as you remember, Ron, with
Yeah.
Corn, so I wanted to make sure everyone could see everyone's things. Now, just
I
a
think
just a
they only appear really when you have like
they appear when you have specific settings on, which Corn does not, and I
Yeah.
do. I just want to make sure my settings are correct. Now, just to let you guys know, these are a DEFCON 5. I don't expect this battle to last any longer than 10 minutes, but I have been wrong many times before.
I mean these
So-
are probably
Looks at
perfect-
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was a DEFCON 1, so... Ron, what is your... Dex? No, let's go with agility. Yeah, well, that's what Dex is. What's your agility?
That's under prime, I would assume.
Yeah,
yes.
primary.
Agility is a 6.
His one's a 6 as well. What's your, luck?
You know what my luck is.
Is it a 1?
Yes.
Alright, cool. He goes first.
Can't be worse than my luck. Let me look at my luck.
I think he has lower luck than you, actually.
Oh, I have 2.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
has.
That's a 1, and so far it has served me well.
Yeah. Walks up to a house, sledgehammer to the chest frame. You know how it be.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Oh, nice. Alright, well, that guy's going first. Glad to know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Again,
know.
everyone's screaming and whatnot, and then Krampus just pops his head up. Am I doing it right?
You know, I could just assume that they're all basically like Krampus. They're just like the psychos from Borderlands. The face! The face! Show me at the face!
Something like that. Okay, well, it's Raider 4's turn, which is this guy right here, as Buddy Boo. So he's
Yeah.
going to straight up just try to shoot you. I don't know if he can get through your armor, but he probably can. Let's go with this M for a... I probably set this up correctly. No burst. Okay, good. 0 modifier, 0 critical chance, because apparently that's important. 31, what's your AAC? Third tab.
Wait,
God. That didn't hit you. Um,
wait, who was he attacking?
you.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
That's a 31 AC to your 48, apparently. Okay. So first guy misses. The second guy with Raider 5, he does the exact same thing, probably. Let's see his weapons. I keep forgetting these people's weapons. Yeah, let me look at his stats real quick. Okay, he can technically hit you. Technically. Just so you're aware, he can, in fact, hit you. Okay. Well, that's being weird. 62. That does, in fact, hit you. Okay. Finally. I don't think it's going to go do much due to your armor, but we can see. 16 normal damage. DT normal. No DT modifier. Ignore, how many times are you shot? Once. DR normal, DR negative modifier, 15. Wow, you take 8 damage.
Nice.
Yeah, someone actually hit you for once. Krampus, you just got to watch your friend get shot in the shoulder. Technically, 2 bullets went over his head, but, you know, he got shot.
That motherfuckers. Nobody hurts
right.
my reindeer.
Let me do this real
God,
quick.
this is right here.
There we go. Forgot to add that. No one hurts my
There we go.
reindeer.
Just gonna run up to this guy and smack him
Oh, God. Okay.
with his axe.
From right here, I believe. That's 25. Yeah, you have more than enough agility, I believe. Yeah, you have 5. So feel free to roll me your axe. You can only attack once because the distance, but you should be fine. I'm fairly certain you will kill him in one shot. He has about half of that health, and I can guarantee you his armor is not going to protect half of the damage. Especially with DT -4 and DR -15. Yeah, so you, Winchester, you get to watch Krampus run straight forwards after you get shot, just abandoning his stealth pose and swing his axe down, and there's just a splash of blood as his body is just sliced in half. So which one were you? You were 1? Alright, 1's dead. Jesus Christ. They're going to try shooting Krampus. Oh, Krampus actually has lower AC than you do. That's kind of funny.
He's still human.
Yeah, that's true.
I have actual legit armor.
He misses with such... It just bounces off of his arm. You see him start to get a little bit freaked out as Krampus, as a bullet literally just... Doink!
My nipples protect me.
Oh god, he shot him right in the chest frame and his hardened nipple just... It smacked the bullet out of the air.
The fucking nipple guy. He fires, he flexes, nipples get hard, and it just the moments. Oh god, my
Thunk.
brain.
I fucking tense, and there we go.
You see him start to get slightly concerned at this point. It is now your turn, by the way.
So yeah, well, Winchester's just looking at this guy. He tried to shoot the big man. He ain't gonna have that. So he's gonna roar at him as he goes charging for a bite attack because he can make that.
Okay, yep, that is more.
Depending on how it goes, he's probably gonna just.
Okay, feel free to roll your bite.
Head right off.
Jesus, feel free to roll your bite. For sure, because you don't have a whole lot of melee damage, you actually do less damage than he does. But you may actually be able to kill this guy. 17. Wow, 1 above his AC.
Nice.
For 37, can he block 7 damage? That's a good question. 37 base, DT normal, no modifier. Does not ignore. 1 shot. DT normal. Oh my god. You bite the ever-living crap out of him. He has 2 health remaining. He is laying in a laying in a puddle of blood, just kind of twitching as you look at him.
No,
He is.
you know those you know those kill cams like the dragons get in Skyrim where they just fight at you, you know, swing you around in their mouth and then just launch you.
Yeah.
He's kind of done that where he chomps him on the chest. His head is in his mouth. He just kind of flails him around and then slams him into the ground.
He is not looking very hot. You do notice Raider 6 looking at you and deciding that Krampus is a tank, decides to try to shoot you instead of Krampus. This is actually a bad tactical maneuver, but he doesn't know that. He still can't hit you.
More tankier.
So Raider 3, which is this guy, does the exact same thing. Tries to shoot you because he's now very worried about the fact that you just tried eating his possible friend. And he does hit you. For not a whole lot.
69! Nice!
69, baby! 15, normal.
Of course, a 69 would be able to hit me. Hell yeah.
One-time shot, DR normal, minus 15. You take another 7 damage. You are actually taking quite a bit of damage now. You are very wounded. Well, not super wounded, but you're like half health now. You're feeling the bullets. Raider number 4, which is this buddy boo, is going to try shooting Krampus, as he seems like his friends are actually taking the you down. Being a Deathclaw, you are concerning, but that's okay.
I mean, he's a guy that can literally one-shot everybody here. Winchester, he would at least have to two-tap.
Guess who bounces another bullet off of his chest?
No, Sin. At 2, that's a fucking hair. He had a hair on his chest that's just like it just swaps the bullet away.
Oh, I forgot how many times they can shoot. Hold on. Let's see. They have how much AC do they have?
But hey, that's
Or
a
AP.
minus 11. He shoots himself.
Fucking hell. Let's see. They have 8 action points, which means they can all technically shoot twice. So Raider 1 just died. Raider 2 shot you and missed, I believe, so he's gonna try shooting you again and see if he can actually hit you. This before you shot, he does not. Alright, Raider 2 is just on the ground crying, dead, almost dead. Raider 3 is gonna shoot you one more time, because he tried earlier. Nope, now the bullet whizzes by your head. Raider 6 also tried shooting you, if I remember. No, Raider 6 tried shooting Krampus, so he's gonna try shooting Krampus again. Misses entirely. Raider 4 is going to continue trying to shoot Krampus for the second time. He hits Krampus.
Oh my god, Krampus has been hit.
It only took 8 bullets. Fuck it, you don't have that high of an AC. Jesus Christ. Okay, you take 20.
Well, I know how. Listen, I know how he was able to hit him with this one. He must have somehow curved made the bullet do a cork spin. So it basically had to drill into him.
That's not like Krampus notices, right? How much health do you have, Krampus? Hold on. Your number isn't right here. Sorry, you have twice as much health as I have you on here because you leveled up.
I have 153.
So, you took a 15th of your health from that.
Because it was at 10 damage? Or 20?
Yeah,
there we
10 damage. 20 damage before your armor kicks in. So yeah, 143 now. You're just shrugging off bullets as Raider 5, which is this guy right here, attempts to shoot you twice with extreme concern. It's just an all-out, like, gun war at this point. I believe that gets through your AC. That does.
No, it doesn't.
You have 35, don't you? Oh, wait, what? Oh, no, you went up a level,
one?
didn't you? You have 40. Shit, that does not go up your...
40.
That does not go past your AC. Whoopsie daisy. Okay, Ron is 48.
I actually changed that, actually. There we go.
Yeah. So, a bullet narrowly misses your head as he attempts to shoot you one more time. just don't be a slaughter. That one hits your AC.
That one, yeah.
That one was just like, yeah, you want to dodge me the first time? We won't let you dodge the second. Okay, one time, normal, modifier of -15. Oh, you take 12 damage this time. Alright, cool. You are barely noticing the bullets that have gone into your skin. This would be half of Ron's health by this point. And you're... Oh, you're bleeding. Well, it's now your turn.
I'm gonna wear your face like a condom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He's gonna run over and beat this guy.
Okay, if
Who
you
the
are
heck's-
running, let me look at... what was it? System? Combat? There's a specific run... Modifiers to attack rolls? No, that's not it. Movement. That's the thing. Hello, movement. Running. Move 10 feet for 1 AP. -15 hit chance for the runner. And the ones attacking you. So if you would like to run straight at this guy, you would only take 2 AP, but you could swing twice if you wish to.
Yeah, I'm a swing.
Okay.
Swing,
So you have
swing,
6 AP
da-da.
left, so you have 2 shots. Feel free to roll me your swing. I would be amazed if he survives this. 17. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, 17 for Winchester. Yeah, so that's the exact roll that Winchester got, but with a 62 damage. He's dead again.
He's dead again. He's dead. Yeah, again.
Yeah, that's
And
got.
I'm gonna throw my axe at this
Oh,
guy.
Jesus Christ. So, Ron, you are literally just watching this dude just carve through people's skulls, just diving his thing. You feel free to roll your war axe again, but before you do, let me change your skill to throwing. Okay, feel free to roll it. Now, you do have less
Alright.
throwing than you do melee, so your thing does hit the ground a
3,
few
30.
inches away from this guy. Your throwing is not the best at the
Ding.
moment. Shoom dunk! It buries itself like a couple inches away from his feet. That was Raider 4.
Fatality.
Raider 2, being laying on the ground right under Ron, is going to attempt to stab him in the stomach with a spear. Seeing what you can do with it. Well, actually, which one's more powerful? 1d8 plus 4 plus 2d6 plus... I mean, that's 9 versus 8, and that's a d6. The same thing. We'll go with this one, because you are within range of this. Dunk. So he pulls out a machete, and he just straight up just dives for your stomach. Just ramming a machete straight into your stomach. Barely getting past your AC. Well, not barely, but effectively for this guy, that's barely getting past your AC.
Yeah.
No modifiers to literally anything, which means you're just taking this as you would. You take 7 damage. You feel it. You're feeling it. It's painful. It hurts. Oh, it hurts a lot. Oh, it hurts so much. You're in a lot of pain.
So I need to know how many times can I attack at once?
So you have your AP, which is 8, and then on your character sheet, you should be able to see on your weapon S, T, and B. That's how much AP it costs to use one of those things. So if you use Bite, you can use Bite to do 2 AP, and then you could run... How far is this? 20 feet? You could run for another 2 AP, and then bite this guy for another 2 AP as well. And then probably bite him again. So you could bite this guy once, run to this guy, and then bite him twice.
Well, here's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So I could basically, cause like my I could stomp on this man, squash him underneath my foot for 2. It shows here, right?
Let me see. Winchester
That's what I'm
stomp.
assuming.
Where's stomp? Oh, fist and feet? Yeah, that's 2.
Yeah, fist and feet would basically be it.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking, like, I stomp him, then use the laser pistol to fire at that guy.
Oh, that would be smart, yeah.
Yeah.
That is 4 AP, but you won't have to move, so you could...
Yeah, because I'm not moving at all.
Mm,
So that's why I'm saying, like, I could use that to get...
yeah. You could... Yeah, so you only be able to shoot him once, with the laser gun.
I mean, that's all I'm planning for. Just so,
Okay.
like, stomps this guy underneath me, finish him off, then aim at that guy and just shoot him. Just like, get an extra thing in on him. So that's what Winchester, Krampus is just like, oh, he got him. I'm gonna go take care of these 2.
Okay, feel free to roll.
All right, so fists and feet first.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
No. Oh.
Yeah, he's just you squish him and his head explodes like a water balloon overfilled.
Dude, he just stomps on him and then he slowly looks over at this guy. And this guy sees a gun, a modified laser pistol on his shoulder, just also aim at him.
Dunk,
And
dunk,
he
dunk.
starts to charge.
Okay.
He starts to charge up a blast.
God, that's gonna be hideous if it hits. Oh, God.
Oh, I think it hit!
I won't kill him, but oof. Alright, 23. Oh, you also get a plus 15 hit chance. So yeah, that, oh God. Goodbye, Mr. Bud. 17. Ouch. Yeah, he's like halfway to death. Ouch. You see his arm get fried by it.
Yeah, I would assume his arm just falls right off. Just like he shoots it in his shoulder, it goes right through it, but it also takes his arm off with it.
Raider 6 does not see you as much of a threat as the guy who just cleaves straight through 2 of his buddies with a single swing and almost killed that guy. So he's going to shoot Krampus twice. 3, 6, yeah, shoot Krampus twice. Bonk. Bonk. Hits him the first. Nope. Does he have 50? Wait. Krampus, do you have 50?
It's 40.
40? You have a straight 40? Okay, so he hits you the first time. The second time, he also hits you. Alright, cool. So that's 2 of those hits. Raider 3, which is... which guy?
The one I just...
That one?
I just
Okay.
blew his arm off.
So we're going to ignore Raider 3 for now, so I can see whether or not Raider 5 actually hits Krampus as well, so I can just total all of his damage together. You get 2 shots too. You hit
69.
Yeah.
another 69. Good God.
Nice.
And the last one
Oh,
misses.
that,
Okay.
that one missed.
How much damage are you gonna take from this? Okay. Should be 16 plus 22 plus 15 damage normal. DT, if ignore, how many times were you shot? 3 times. And DR normal with a minus 15. You take 25 damage.
All together?
Yeah, all together. Good God.
Damn, really? Fuck.
You really tanked that. Okay, now Raider 3, which we'll get back to. There we go. Will try to shoot you twice for shooting him in the arm.
If he can manage.
He's in a lot of pain. He misses entirely because his arm is fucking exploded at this point. And he hits you with another shot because he's angry. That's gonna
Alright,
hurt quite a bit.
It was a wild bullet.
It's a wild one.
He
He was not having a good time. I will be perfectly honest. 15. You take. Oh God.
Oh.
Oh, you're not looking good. Oh, you're not looking good at all, Mr. Krampus.
Well.
Mr. Krampus, he ain't looking good.
You
I'm a
just see
pig.
him just shoot, and then you hear the roar of a wounded Deathclaw. You just see Krampus kind of fall over to the side. I mean, wait.
Winchester.
Yeah, Winchester. My
Krampus falls over to the side. Yeah. So you're welcome to
Uh-huh.
run and grab your thing and swing at this guy. That should take.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
All right.
If he hits, he basically kills. It doesn't really matter the
Pretty
damage.
much. That's about 10-ish. So that'd be 1 AP if you sprint, which will give you a minus. Minus 30 to your hit chance, which won't matter for you, I'll be honest. Feel free to roll your axe with a minus 30.
Alright.
Alright, that did matter to you. You can swing again.
Minus 30 still?
No, this one normal. Ooh, I believe, yeah, that he has a 16 AC. That hits him, and that kills him. The already wounded man, you just
I got
take
the
off
axe.
the head.
All I did was swoosh some sand in his eyes and then slammed my axe on him.
It's just insulting. You just blew some sand in his face, and then you chop through his entire body. Santa's naughty list. Now,
I'm gonna wear you for my pizza party.
God.
Oh my.
Now,
Okay, so one thing is, from where I'm standing, I could actually shoot these two with my laser rifle.
you could, yeah. Let's see. This guy is dead, so it is now your turn. Yes.
But here's one thing I'm actually wondering now.
Hmm.
Considering Deathclaw as I am, if I ate a dead being, would I be able to regain health? You wonder. You know?
I believe that's a perk that you can take, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, there's
so-
a cannibal perk.
Yeah, so no.
Well, considering I'm a Deathclaw, it's not exactly cannibalism.
Yeah, so probably
But it's
not
still-
for just because of that perk.
So we'll probably keep it to the thing then.
Yeah, yeah. However, you do remember that people keep using you as a pack meal. So you do in fact have some of Sasuke's drugs on you. Whether or not you can properly reach in there without breaking something is debatable.
True. I guess I would have to roll.
You would have to roll agility.
Alright. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's just like I could probably do that action and then fire at somebody with a
Yep, yep.
Okay.
Yeah, my personal one is takes about probably 2 AP for you to use a tool. So yeah, feel
So-
free to roll your agility and see whether or not you can reach in there without breaking several of her very carefully vialed potions.
No modifier?
No modifier.
I mean, he has to kind of shake it off first. So
Yeah, so you are able to grab a syringe full of what you assume is stem pack, but you also break
Which means
several of
it's
her
dead.
drugs.
Big meaty claws. He just reaches in there as best he can
Hmm.
because it'll take that much to do anything for him.
Okay, so
Or
feel
like-
free. Let's
On the
see.
underside of his belly.
Let me see how much Sasuke's stuff heals you. Sorry, Sasuke, he broke some of your tools. Stim pack. 1d10 plus 15.
1d10 plus 15. Alright.
Yep.
Alright. 10 plus 15.
19 health. Nice. So plus 19. You are feeling
Nice.
significantly
Yes,
better.
Nice.
You're
nice,
able
nice.
to shoot once.
Hell yeah.
Okay, which one would you like to shoot?
Arr, roar of satisfaction.
Mhm.
He's just gonna go for that one. I don't know who
Yeah,
that one is.
okay.
I think that's Raider 6. 'Cause Raider
Yep.
3 is dead, so you might as well take him off the thing.
Yeah, that is Raider 6, I believe.
Let me roll my laser pistol.
Mhm.
No modifier, no critical chance.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Ha ha.
God, you
Yo,
guys
I'm actually
are...
finally getting some use out of this goddamn laser pistol now.
I know, I was wondering when you were gonna start using this stuff, but, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, 0, 1, 1, normal.
I mean, look, you gotta forgive him. He technically still has lizard brain.
Yeah, minus 16. Alright, he's heavily bloodied. Is now their turn. He
It is
just
now
got
his
shot by
turn.
you, so he's going to return fire at you, pretending that he's not going to die by Krampus, or possibly just accepting his
Oh my
fate.
god, I just realized that giving Winchester that laser pistol might actually be the best thing for him because he could fire twice
Yeah,
with it.
he misses you entirely, and
Yep. Next one. Misses me entirely again.
misses you
Yeah!
entirely again. Raider 5 is don't go for Krampus, because he is mortally
Winchester
terrified
just
at
unlocks
Krampus' soul.
Ultra Instinct all of a sudden. He's like, whoa, whoa, you can't catch this. Can't touch this.
Can't touch this. Da 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 da. That hits
And
Krampus.
Winchester, why am I getting their names
Oh,
mixed up?
that's a natural, baby.
Oof.
That's a 3. So in order to I don't. Yeah. Okay. They removed the confirm crit rule, so I just roll the crit at this point. Where's my crit? There it is. He got a. Oh, he just knocked you unconscious for 2 turns.
Perfect.
Ouch. All
Well,
right.
I could just see he shoots when he shoots Krampus in the head, and he thinks it kills him, but instead he just knocked him out.
Ah. Hey, George, I got him! I got him!
I got him, George. I got him. Jesus Christ, the horror.
Holy shit, he killed Skipper, Bolly, and you fucking shot him in the head, mate. Good job. Now let's kill the Deathclaw.
Alright, you've finally gone under 3 digits. Alright, well, Krampus, your first turn being unconscious is passed. Ron, you just saw 2 bullets. One slams into Krampus's chest, doesn't seem to affect him much. The second one knocks straight into his dome zone, and he falls over like a rock.
So Winchester, not really understanding Krampus's genetic structure, thinks he's fucking dead. So he's gonna roar. He's gonna roar Deathclaw at these two
Uh-huh.
for intimidation
Ooh, okay. Roll me your intimidation.
because he's pissed now. Let me just find it under skills.
I'll roll their detection against it.
That's 117 intimidation, boy.
Oh, yeah. It's a 35. Jesus Christ, that's a low roll. Holy crap. That's a lower roll. That's a higher one. You intimidate the piss out of this guy. This guy is just overjoyed about the fact that he got to shoot down a super mutant. So this bud's turn will be passed. This bud will still be shooting.
So that's Raider 5, the one that shot him. So Winchester's gonna point his laser rifle right at him, and I would assume I can still shoot twice because I didn't.
Yes.
Or would the intimidation roll be okay?
Nah, the intimidation roll is a free thing.
All right, so
Yeah.
first roll.
Okay. Oh, roll me your.
That's a net one.
Jesus. Well, technically, because your luck is 1, that's actually anywhere between 91 and 100, so you got 93, but still, that's an obscenely low roll. Roll me crit success / fail. We'll see what happens.
How do I do that?
So inside the macros on the top right, which is the 3 bars, you should be able to find one that says 0 point players crit success / fail.
That is not the right one. Let me go find it. Hold on.
This could end very badly for you.
There are so many of them. God damn it! Which one is
It's
it?
one first. It's 0 point. It's directly above skill selection. 1 dot skill selection.
There's burst attack, raw damage, catalyst. Oh,
Yeah.
crit success fail.
Yeah, that one. So feel free to roll that. Oh, you become stunned until your next turn. God, so much stunning.
No, okay. So I can already tell because remember this is still a prototype.
Mhm.
Winchester just kind of going off the deep end. He tries to fire it. He was supposed to wait. It backfires on him and basically kind of shocks him instead with a massive with a jolt that kind of tightens up his muscles.
Yeah. Raider 6 is stunned because your intimidation roll. Raider 5 is fucking high on who knows what at the moment.
He's probably taking some jet right now.
Yeah, you have no idea what this man is taking, but he is taking some seriously good shit as he's going to shoot at you twice because he thinks he managed to kill the super mutant. who's about to have a very God fucking damn it. Misses you entirely. And he hits you once.
Ooh, that one hits.
Yeah. God,
Good
you've
thing I
taken
took
so many bullets. You're gonna have so many wounds.
Thank goodness I took that stim pack though,
Yeah.
because this would kill me.
This would hurt so bad. One time. Normal.
Sorry, if it's above a 20, thank you. That's not that bad.
Your natural armor is obscene.
Yeah.
Alright,
It's probably
Krampus.
the best because I can't exactly wear normal armor, so.
Mhm. Your second turn of being unconscious fades. You're starting to wake up with a massive headache. Ron, your next turn has come around, so you're no longer stunned. You just feel more bullets inside of invading your insides and your outsides.
So he's still kind of enraged, especially with the shock. So he's just like, "You're gonna pay now, bitch."
Oh, that's gonna hurt. This guy?
Yep, he's
Okay,
still going after him because he thinks that he killed Krampus.
Do your second one.
All right. One moment. Let me just get my thing back up.
No problem. Oh, he's almost certainly gonna die from that.
He is most definitely dead.
He should absolutely die from this. If he doesn't, my damage is off. But I need to see whether or not my damage is off. There should be no feasible way he could survive this. There is no feasible way he could survive that. Good.
Also, when someone dies from a laser thing, you gotta roll a 1d10. On an 8 to 10, they turn into ash.
Oh.
No, he doesn't turn into
so
ash.
close.
Damn. So close. He almost had a chance to just disintegrate. That would have been so good for Raider 6. You'd be like, "No, Billy Bob Thornton."
See him fall down. He looks at you. He looks at his friend. He looks at you as Krampus gets to his feet. Hold on just a second. Let me roll d20. Alright. He does not shoot himself in the head.
Hey, he was contemplating suicide, wasn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was less than a 5. He would have absolutely shot himself right in the head. And instead he's going to shoot both of you once. Krampus, he's going to try shooting you to see if he can make you stay down. He does not get past your AC. He is wildly shooting at this point as he now shoots at Ron. That does not get past your AC. He is shooting wildly as he's like, Jimmy, why? Jimmy, why? You are the best of us.
I was gonna marry you, you fucker. Why did you have to die?
We were supposed to meet later in the
You're my gay lover.
Gonna run.
No, not
Alright,
the gay lover
you can
again.
sprint if you wish,
gonna
or
run
you can
over him.
run. Would you like to sprint or run?
Gonna run over.
Okay.
I'm gonna run and then
So-
slam my axe into him.
Jesus, that's gonna take, that's 30 feet, that's 3 AP. You have
I mean,
7,
didn't
so that should be
Winchester
fine.
already.
Hmm?
I don't
Oh yeah,
know if
he's
they
already wounded, so yeah, feel free to roll your war axe. He's not going to survive. He did not survive.
No, he did not survive. No.
Squish.
Literally. Fucking, he's like, we're supposed to get married. Why did you have to fucking die? The whole fucking area begins to envelop in a shadow as Krampus is in the air and slams his axe on top of them.
Why did you die, Jimmy? Dun 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 dun. Shit. Chunk.
Just death looming ahead.
Hello, Jap Taxi. Welcome
I am
to the
warning all of you humans now. I am running on a single brain cell.
Oh, don't worry, we just killed everybody.
Yeah.
It's fought a fight of 6 people. Krampus finally went under 3 digits. He took 60 damage. Ron almost died.
Yeah, I almost died again, and I finally was able to use my laser rifle effectively.
Cool.
So you guys kind of sort of I'm surprised you guys took that much damage from DEFCON 5s, but yeah.
Fatality.
Oh god. Alright, would you guys like to loot, or you guys just want to get the fuck out of that place before reinforcements
You
come?
know what I'm doing? I'm getting some
Oh no.
Good old body parts.
I mean, at this point, Winchester's is just too.
You know what?
Mhm.
I'm
So
gonna
you-
decorate the place. It needs to look more
Oh.
Christmassy, so I'm gonna fucking get this guy's head, 2 of this guy's legs, maybe some teeth from this guy, fingers,
Jesus
and make a little
Christ.
old
You
monument.
just have a red sack because it's covered in so much blood as you just start shoving their body parts in there, chopping off what you care about, just shoving it in there. It is horrifying.
Yeah, Winchester
I'm
over here
making.
Uh-huh.
to, in a sense, lick his
Yeah.
wounds. Kind
All
of.
right.
Santa's present bag was originally white, but it turned red due to all the blood.
And right
Oh.
here is a little monument of the body parts.
Also,
Jesus.
Sasuke. I'm sorry to say, but Winchester may have broken some of your drugs.
There we go. There's your
And
little
you
one.
know,
I will be happy.
it's a dick.
It's a cross. Actually, no, cross would be right here. There we go.
It's a fucking. There's a head, 2 legs on either side, teeth embedded in the forehead, fingers on the top of this head, and
So basically,
rocks
what
in
I'm
the
hearing,
eyeballs.
so basically, what I'm hearing is, if you guys ever seen Jeepers Creepers,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, basically that.
All right. Well, that was utterly horrifying. If you both would like to roll me forest, sorry, desert once. All right. You find some wood.
I found rifles.
No, Sin. How much wood did I find?
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck when a woodchuck chuck some wood? You find
found
5 pounds
wood.
of wood. They apparently had a camp set up with wood, and Krampus just has a
I would
rifle
assume it
sling.
was probably over here,
Yeah.
where Krampus, Winchester went to lick his wounds.
Krampus just finds a fucking rifle sling on their thighs. It's just like, oh, dunk.
Oh yeah, did that guy's knife get stuck in my stomach?
Yeah, his machete. Yeah, it was in fact inside of your stomach.
So I got. Hey, so that means that just by proxy, we have a machete now.
You now have a machete. Yeah. God, Krampus
So,
with a machete.
I mean, Winchester knows that if he pulls that out, blood will start spewing faster than he could probably handle right now. So, for right now, until he can get proper,
Treatment.
looked at, he's gonna leave it in there.
It's probably a smart plan. Yeah, unless you want to go searching for another stim pack.
As long as it doesn't move too much, it doesn't really hurt that much.
Yep.
So yeah.
Cool. So, with you guys' encounter done, we're back here now. Rest of your merry way will probably be semi-uneventful, but,
Yeah.
Krampus just staring at the machete sticking out of him.
Krampus, whatever you do, do not pull that out. My gooey insides will start spilling out all over the place, and I prefer not to die.
Okay.
Oh wow, he actually understood that. Interesting.
Continues to stare.
God.
All right, let's try to get to Junction City now. Yeah, you're gonna continue, but Winchester's kind of going a little bit more slower now.
Alright, it does take you guys quite a bit to get to the area. But you
Junction
guys
City?
do eventually get back to Junction City. The usual thing happens where people are concerned and confused about the fact that you were there. I'm trying to find... there it is. Some of them have guns pointed at you, but your old friend, Pally Pow, friend Buddo, Buddy Boo, words.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm
wanna
trying to
look
find
over
the
here.
prick. Hold on, words. Oh, right, yeah, these 3. Words.
Trying to find prick.
Hold on, I'm trying to find her. There she is. Alice. Ellie?
Oh,
Winchester here.
Yeah, Ellie pops up with
Banshee pig.
where's Krampus? There's Krampus. You're still covered in blood, so it's kind of concerning. But that's okay. As she sees you, and she's like,
Kinda,
"Ah, Mr. Deathclaw," and
not to worry, he's with me.
do you need medical attention?
Quite possibly right now would be very nice. I have a machete sticking out of my stomach.
This dude kind of walks forwards and is like, "Don't worry, I'm a doctor." He grabs the machete as well as the stim pack, rips out of your stomach, and slams the needle into your body of hotness and also medicine.
So, here's the problem though. You did that. He's gonna scream in his mouth. So you're gonna hear like a normal person screaming, but also a deathclaw roar. That kind of sounds like oh shit, we're being attacked by a deathclaw. Everybody run.
Literally everyone in the place is run to the building as he pulls out a shotgun and then puts it away.
No, it's alright, it's alright. I'm good. I am good, Deathclaw. Just really badly hurt.
Alice kind of
Christmas
raises.
cheer.
Alice kind of raises his eyebrow. Where's the rest of your merry band? Don't tell me Jap Taxi did something to all of you.
No, that they just went to Fort Lauderdale. Didn't exactly want to go there. Don't exactly feel inclined to be shot and killed by a bunch of fucking bigoted people.
She looks at the various bullet wounds all over your body.
Oh, don't worry about them. These were from raiders.
Ah, well, you probably would have gotten much, much worse if you had gone there. I hear that it's a very, very angry place.
I can imagine. At least until I can figure out a cure for my condition, I'm not going to better get anywhere near that place.
Don't worry, if they come here, she once again pulls out her massive machine gun that is just on her back. I got me, yeah, I'll call it a death warrant for them. They need to sign it first.
Right. Oh, right. That was also Miss Ellis. He kind of shakes himself. The pack falls off, and it's just the food, like canned foods. I'm assuming, kind of fall out of the pack. Here you go. Your requested food.
Oh, thank you. I would need these to make a soup. She puts away the massive machine gun onto her back. Let's see. Rat roach, blood bug. Oh, Mylark spawn pieces. Nice. Mole rat, giant ant. Beautiful. Let's make a wonderful stew. Thanks.
Oh, also, where do we turn in this? He kind of digs, moves things around in the pack, and he, with his claws, pulls out the head of Jimmy the Heavy.
Oh. She kind of reaches into her bag and pulls out a wanted note. Oh, that's, I'm amazed you managed to get Jimmy the Heavy, but she looks over your shoulder at the bleeding, one-legged, pirate-hatted, Santa coat, mask-wearing super mutant behind you.
He is a sight to behold. That is.
But I think I know how you did it.
Considering that I'm a Deathclaw and he's a super mutant, and considering the battles that he has clearly seen, yes. So do I give this to you, or do I just toss it?
Yeah, just, she kind of reaches up and grabs the hair. Oh, how long have you had this?
Unfortunately, far too long. As you can see, it's kind of decaying.
Ugh, yeah, wait right here. You poor bastard. I never should have fucked you. She kind of walks over to this place and gently puts his head onto what looks like a
While she's doing
gravestone.
that, he looks over at Demir, right? He's the doctor.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, so he looks at him and he's like, "Could you look at my friend's leg here and see his wooden one? He recently cut it off himself. Don't ask me why. I don't quite understand." And yes.
Ace told me to.
Well, there's that then.
I can look
But
at your
yes,
friend's leg for a price, good sir. Things here don't come free, you know.
Granted that Winchester just kind of scratches at his neck. That's understandable. Yes.
Don't pay full price.
How much are we talking though? How many caps?
Well, I usually go for about 50 caps, but considering the state of your friend, he's a super mutant. Not sure how much I'll do, so I'll give you a discount of, give me 40 caps or some kind of equivalent, and we'll make it a deal.
Okay, so Ace, where did you put that
It's on
bar
him.
of gold?
Yeah, I have it.
Damn it!
You could
Besides
sell
that, that's like
him.
1,000 gold.
Yeah,
I'm not handing it over to you.
You could sell him some of your gun parts, your scrap, your computer parts. I don't know why you would sell him an empty gas can, but you could sell him that. You could sell him some of your rum.
You son of a bitch, you touch my
Or we
booze. I will know about it.
could intimidate the.
Yeah, you could attempt to intimidate this man.
Well, okay. So here's how I want it to go down. Winchester doesn't mean to intimidate him, but the fact that he's just looking at him without saying anything, and he's whenever he scratched at his neck, he accidentally turned off the thing. So when he's thinking, and he doesn't realize that his voice is not coming out, so he's just staring at him very intently, and he could slowly be getting intimidated by it.
Roll me intimidation real quick, and I will roll.
So he unfortunately intimidates him without actually meaning to.
Yep. 31 versus this guy's detection.
Oh.
Sorry, did I say 40 caps? I meant 30. Or some booze.
This is when Winchester realizes, he kind of scratches at his neck again, trying to turn the thing on, and he's like, oh, really, 30? Oh, well,
Yeah. Family discount for friends.
Right. Then he tries to count as the bottle caps that he currently has in his bag, in the travel pouch. How many bottle caps do we actually have altogether?
On you and Krampus, 15. But you do have rum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we only have caps, but how's about throwing a bottle of rum to go along with it?
You know what? I'll take that. Thanks. Yeah, and then I'll.
All right, here you go.
Thanks. He just
and,
kind of.
and the 15 caps too.
Yeah. He just kind of takes it and puts it into his coat, and he looks over at Krampus. All right. From what I can tell, your friend does not seem to be of any horrifyingly disastrous quantities. He looks at his peg leg, which he actually just has to kneel for, and kind of like, do you mind, sir, if I remove your peg leg for just a second?
Why?
To make sure it's healthy.
Yeah, he just wants to make sure that your leg itself, not the. Don't worry, I will hold on to your peg leg, so you know it's not going anywhere. So I just want him to take a look at your leg, just to be sure nothing is too wrong with it. So, if my friend, could you please sit down?
He lifts the little peg leg up, pulls it off, and falls.
Bonk. So
Thunk.
Winchester just kind of. Yeah, Winchester also sits down. He kind of, pulls the leg over to him as he's holding on to it. Kind of also now, checking on his egg to make sure it didn't get hurt in the fight as well. Because mind you, he did have like a makeshift pouch around his stomach area, so he wants to make sure he's just not realizing.
Shockingly, it did not get hit. It almost did. It got slightly nicked by a machete, but did not get potentially injured. Anyways, he's looking at the leg at Krampus, and he just kind of starts feeling around it for a second, removes some of the band-aids. Well, not band-aids, but, cloth and stuff, and puts them back on it. Your friend seems to be not in the pinnacle of health. He seems to be grievously injured with a machete, with a axe wound to the leg. Not sure if you knew this, but he is definitely missing a leg.
Winchester just blankly stares at him. Really? I couldn't tell.
However, it appears like he is doing mighty fine at the moment. Besides, some injuries for his leg. Just don't make him don't shove anything into his leg.
Well, there goes the idea of a shotgun leg.
I mean, but you could potentially hook up a shotgun leg to him. He kind of looks at the peg leg. Can I see that for a second?
Winchester looks over at Krampus. Would you like for him to look at your leg?
Okay.
Well,
Hey.
he said.
Alright. He kind of reaches over and grabs it before looking at it. You could fix a shotgun to this peg legs here. See, this base is really nice to fit against this lump of meat. He kind of gestures to Krampus's lump of meat. But the rest here you could probably just kind of saw off and then adhere like a shotgun to it or something. Might be a little bit weird to play around with, but if you had someone with good enough engineering skills, you could almost certainly make a shotgun leg for him. I would not suggest shotgun leg, though this leg would be probably injured. Just, don't mix up where the barrel goes. The barrel aims out, not in.
So Winchester's passable, at least when it comes to relatively engineering. So I'm pretty sure fixing, finding a way to asphyxiate a shotgun to the peg leg and then fixing the peg leg to his leg should be pretty good.
It would be quite difficult for your
Pretty
character
easy for
to
Winchester
do, but it wouldn't be the hardest thing. You would just need a shotgun first.
True, yeah. That's the only part of it that's going to be really different.
Alice starts
Hey,
coming
Luke
back
Goblin,
at this point.
where you at?
Huh?
I said, hey, Luke Goblin, where you at?
Alice starts coming back at this point, having seemed to wash their hands, but holding 2 bags of money. Here you go, rewards for the 2 of them. This is just about 30 caps for the food, and Jimmy Heavy was a small-time criminal, so about 120 caps for him, and that should seal your debt there.
He kind of just opens the bag to let her kind of just drop him in.
Shunk, 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 shunk. There you go.
Nice.
Now remember,
Back up
if
to
you're
it.
ever here for anything other than business, my bar is open. Just don't come in. Stand outside and call out my name, and I'll give you some drinks.
Yes, unfortunately, I couldn't even fit in there if I wanted to.
I would
Yeah,
rather
so I
keep
think,
my door, thank you.
I think Krampus could, but
I would like to keep my
Yes.
door the way it is.
all right.
Knock
Um,
knock.
No, knock knock today.
This continues.
You just what?
It's a
All
lie
right.
there.
Well, I guess we shall just find a place to rest up for the day. Let me see. I do need to. Actually, I know a good place for us to go rest up. Without further ado, then, Miss Ellis, me and my friend will take our dues and leave your place in peace.
She nods and bows before she heads back into her bar. Dunk.
All right, Krampus, come. I'm going to show you the way to my abode.
Did I get my leg back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We give you back your leg after.
All right.
Whenever we're all done.
So I put it back in, get on my feet. Where are we going?
We're going to my old house.
House.
Yes, it's just that there's not going to be a door for you to knock on, I'm afraid.
Some walls.
It's
You
just
need
a
door?
giant hole in the ground, really. I actually don't have any need for a door. I usually just have signs that say death ball around, and people usually stay away. More dumber people usually come in and fall into my traps, but still. Come on, let's go. It's been a while since I've been back home.
Okay.
So you guys start making way to isolation. Now, you guys never actually made a rendezvous point or a day in which y'all would rendezvous. So since it's taking you guys a couple days to get from Beggar's Hole all the way to Junction City, probably like maybe 2 days or so. The group over here at Fort Lauderdale, it took you guys roughly a day probably to get all the communication done with the what was his name, Richard, yeah, with Richard, to get all that sorted out and to get all your stuff in order before probably making camp somewhat late at night at a nearby town. What do you guys do for the other day? Is my internet being funky? No, it's fine.
No,
No.
I'm not sure about them.
Hello.
I would assume I'm probably. Where are we exactly?
Just outside Fort Lauderdale, you guys are near a town, probably making camp just outside of it.
I'm going in and hustling people at cards.
Alright, roll me your gambling flat, and that's gonna be how much caps you make today.
Okay, give me
Oh.
a minute.
We won't take whatever your actual roll is, not including the -100. Well, don't do some number. Don't worry about it. Yeah, just roll your gambling straight. And I'll pick a number. Wow, 4.
Well, that could have been better.
You had a really bad day at gambling. You had people there were not very happy with hustling. You have been kind of frayed the last couple of days, and your luck has been on its head since the time with Sasuke. So you only got a couple. You barely made par with the money you put into the
Hey,
money you got out.
I still made something.
I like to think they got word of a monument.
God.
Yeah,
Body
so-
parts.
Pretty late at night, so they haven't gotten any information yet since you guys probably more or less just killed them
The
a couple hours
monument
ago.
of meat.
Oh god. But yeah, so the day kind of passes. Wander, what have you been doing? He went in, decided to do all that stuff. Pretty sure Sasuke Sasuke, you probably are kind of annoyed with having been baby for a while. So I'm assuming you're cooking now or something? Some kind of intellectual task not fit for a toddler.
Yes. So what I would be doing is, as long as nobody's around, I'd be cooking food, and while I'm cooking the food, I would be reciting the entire dictionary to myself, or like talking to myself about medical practices and just remembering all that stuff.
Trying to smart yourself up again.
Trying to gain back all the
And
brain cells I
correct-
lost today.
Correct every single mistake that they so that you feel satisfied, at least.
Alright. Wanderer and Jap Taxi, what have you two been doing while she attempts to smarten herself and Ace attempts to hustle people out of money? What have you two been doing?
I have knives. I have bad jokes. You know where this is going.
I'm concerned.
Guess Wandy would just go back
I
to
like
Avery.
where this is going.
Alright.
I don't think you do.
So Wandy kind of nods to your party, I assume, and you just start heading back all the way down to Death Standing.
Yeah.
Alright, well, you have the information you need, so he kind of bids you adieu before making his way. Dead of night, or you plan on going in the morning?
Dead of night.
Alright. I don't think you need much sleep, nor do I think you sleep much, so he just
he
kind of
basically just looks
disappears.
to everybody and says, "Well, if we see each other again, that'd be some roller coaster. See ya."
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye.
Alright.
I would also like to mention that if Jap is being his typical distracting self,
Mhm.
I might not just be hustling.
Roll me sleight of hand base. Oops, don't start shit.
Oh.
Sorry, if I randomly, wow. By the way, if I randomly just stop talking for some reason, my ping is getting all the way up to 2,000, so slight difficulty there. You attempt to steal from people. You really do. Jap Taxi is an amazing distraction. Your head's not on straight today, it seems. You get caught by at least
Listen,
2 people.
the stress of having to deal with Jap singing constantly for the past 3 days is getting to me.
Right, you managed to get caught by like 2 people. They quickly found themselves not wanting to hurt you, with great difficulty. You barely swindled some money from people, and you have a headache to boot now. Oof.
I can't wait to get back to Scaly so I can get my booze back.
Yuki, do you say anything to Wanderer before he leaves?
Why you gotta leave right now, dude?
Gotta make sure Avery doesn't go and get herself killed.
Well, Jack is with her.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
What? But he's not gonna do anything.
It's what she's gonna do to him if he does the wrong thing.
Look, just come. We'll make our way back there, slowly but surely. Go too fast, you bitch. If you go too fast, you're just gonna end up hurting yourself, or getting yourself killed, or coming across people who want to kill you. And when we get back, I will do everything in my power as a doctor to try and help Avery get better.
Aw, that's cute.
Now sit down and eat your fucking soup.
Eat your fucking soup. He kind of like looks at you. I'll think about it.
Now you sit down. And
You don't
eat your
get a
damn-
choice. Eat your fucking soup before I
I'll
shove it
eat
down
this.
your throat.
I'll eat the soup. I mean, like, if I'll stick around or not.
Oh, you thought I was asking? No.
Telling me what to stay.
To stay. You're not part of this group, and we help the people in our group, and you're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, and who said I should? Who said I should stay? Who said I shouldn't stay? Go. You?
Shut up. Shut up. Go.
What, a little girl gonna tell me what to do?
Oh no.
Oh my, no.
Poor little boy. You
This is Wandy.
fucked yourself now.
You have fucked
Everything
up.
has
Now you fucked
an
up.
eye.
Now you
This
fucked
small
up.
little baby child. Smarter than you, and can probably kill you in your sleep without you even fucking noticing. And not to fucking mention, I'm gonna be helping your lover, so you're gonna fucking listen.
She's not my...
I mean, really, to Sasuke, that actually she would assume that, considering that they were traveling together. So you know.
Nah, it's Wandy's reaction to that.
You just see him sigh.
She's not... No, he's sort of like. She can kind of tell that kind of hit him a bit.
You
Alright. Now, sit your ass down. Here's your bowl of soup. And if you try running away, I may not be able to see you, but that doesn't mean I can't hit you.
Don't worry, Winchester can attest to this.
Now, you're also going to tell me every last bit of information that you know about her disease and what is wrong with her now on how to save her. Okay?
All right.
That's cute. Alright. So the night
And
passes.
one more thing before you finish your soup there. Call me a little girl one more fucking time. Like the outcome. And I'm gonna roll to intimidate on that one.
Okay. Intimidation versus detection. Yep, bot for both. Oh dear. That's Krampus. Not
No,
one.
that I'm using the
Oh, okay.
the sheet. Don't worry.
Alright, cool. Oof. She looks to you like a demon of hell. She looks more intimidating at the moment than Krampus does while using his foot back scratcher. She's a sight to behold.
Okay, sure.
Glad we're on the same page. Now eat. You look like you're a fucking skeleton.
And it'll be the first time no one identified me like that.
Hey, how the fuck you know?
Oh.
And I'm just gonna eat over here.
Moves into a shadowy
Move.
spot.
Shadowy spot while he eats.
I can see you
He's
grumbling.
still like kind of close to camp.
Just it's all grumpy won't be.
As long as he's like still kind of close to camp, he's fine. But as soon as he makes an effort to leave without the rest, his ass down.
So the night kind of passes as you make some soup. He starts telling you about
what she
Avery.
said.
Huh?
That's what she said.
Yeah, the night passes relatively easily. Jap Taxi and Ace come back relatively soon after. Jap Taxi looks in good spirits. Ace looks like someone ran him over with a truck.
Yeah.
Not too far.
Okay,
He got
maybe I
ran over
shouldn't go back to
because
that
he's
town. for a
bloody
little
and
bit.
bruised, or just because he's drunk as shit?
He's not drunk or bloody. He's staggering slightly. He's tired, and he looks like his head's about to explode. He looks like a truck hit him without the visible injuries.
Okay. Since he's staggering, I'm gonna go into our bedrolls, force him to sit, and give him the soup. I'm forcing him to.
What was that last bit?
As soon as you're done eating, I'm forcing you to go to sleep.
Being mothered by the little sister.
This is usual. This is our usual thing, to be honest.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, so the night passes relatively easily. You never did make a meetup point with Winchester or Krampus. So where would you guys like to go?
Back to Avery, right? Back to Avery?
I would assume so.
Oh,
I just assumed we'd all meet up back there.
yeah. I mean, that can totally be the place to go. That's actually not super far from from Isolation. So yeah. So you guys start walking kind of down towards Deathfall. Do you guys want to talk to each other at this point? Tell each other anything, or is it just kind of slow?
Hmm. I mean, I would like information so I can start making a game.
What's that? Your
People.
mic is being kind of weird.
Mike,
You.
A game plan on how to save Avery.
Yeah.
now you know that something's up.
Yeah, the best of your knowledge.
I'm making a gameplay that I get all of her alcohol if she dies.
That's fair. Yeah, so the best of your knowledge, Yuke, is that she is... Obviously, she has cancer. Seems to be to a degree which you could potentially move her lungs if you had another participant who also had non-horrible lungs, which in a radiation-soaked hellhole is not the most likely thing, but potentially there might be somebody. You just have to not shoot them in the chest. Probably also have to be female, but I don't know how that works. So you have to find...
No, if you're just replacing lungs, it doesn't matter the gender. You just have to have compatible blood types.
So I had to find someone with the same blood type as her, which no one knows what her blood type is, or... Yeah.
If she,
Which is easy to find out.
Yeah. So to be able to find that, you have to go... Probably do a multi-day operation with plenty of drugs, which Wanderer's been trying to find for quite a while, and every town y'all pass by, he dives into and just starts looting. Doesn't find a whole lot, though. Unfortunately, drugs are extremely rare in this place.
I wonder why.
Yeah. So you guys need at least
But
a lot of
the
drugs.
question is, would our resident loot goblin also be looking?
That's true. You know, everybody who wants to loot...
Why would he be looking?
Those are empty houses for the most part. But there are... Huh? What was that, Wally?
So what?
Yeah,
What
so
did you say?
Oh, you guys are basically passing by mostly empty, towns, as you guys are heading down to Deathfall. So Wander keeps searching specifically for some kind of drugs, which he doesn't find a whole lot of. If you guys would like to loot, feel free to press city twice, as you are going to be passing by 2 towns. Ooh. You find it. How?
I found gold!
Oh my god.
City.
How's the blind chick find the gold, man?
Gold.
Alright, hiking backpack and some syringes. Syringes could be good for the future when you guys are trying to make drugs, which Sasuke has a lot of stuff to make it. You find a bar of gold so you could purchase a lot of drugs too, potentially, from certain people. Stealth Boy is useful if you guys want to get into Passion City. That only works in one person at a time, so could potentially have Sneak, looks at Ace, just in case. And the scrap metal is good for, you know, selling. Also building. It's a lot of building here. Okay. So you guys do find some stuff. You guys don't find most drugs, unfortunately. I would say probably... Wanderer. You find... Oh, somebody's echoing. Ow. Thank you. You find... Where's my drugs? Don't mind what that implies. Where's my drugs? Do I not have a drugs? Wrapped items. Ah, chems. We're gonna go with rare chems. You find slash R1D2. You find 2 stim packs, Wanderer, which will be useful for not getting her killed. As you guys kind of wandering, it's a lot of looting for the most part, just kind of finding some stuff. Sasuke raises a giant bar of gold. It's actually about the same size, but man, you guys are finding gold everywhere at this point.
I thought it was supposed to be rare.
Oh yeah, it is one of the rarest things in this entire game, and somehow you guys have found 3 of it. You all heard me. But Yeah, it's pretty slow going for the most part. You guys just kind of wander as you guys are heading down. Obviously making a game plan, finding a person with compatible lungs to Avery, getting either enough drugs or enough money to buy enough drugs in order to be able to,
I can make the drugs.
yeah, be able to keep her unconscious and stable so you can do the surgery, the tools you'll need for the surgery, which I don't actually know what the tools would be, but probably something important. And of course, plenty of alcohol to be feeding into her system so she doesn't, possibly kill all of you, depending on how her system takes it. And anything else that Wandy wants to add to this? Wandy? I actually don't know if he's back. Well, he did.
He said he'd BRB
Oh,
a
okay,
minute
cool.
ago.
Yeah, okay.
So, really, as long as we had enough of the stuff, I can make alcohol and chems.
Yeah. So you guys now have a new game plan. So you guys eventually get down to Deathfall. It's a very long and irritating journey full of Jap Taxi singing pretty much every variation of the Ball on the Wall song you guys can imagine, plus the song that never ends, sometimes at the
This
same
is
time.
a song that never ends. This is a song that never ends.
Yeah, Ace's headache is not going away anytime soon.
Guineas.
Ace's headache
I wanna-
has a bunch of masks and a name.
I wanna teach Jap Taxi a new song.
Oh no. What song are you thinking of?
I'm listening.
Yeah.
So the song is an amazing song of through years of practice. Narwhals, narwhals, swimming in the ocean, causing a commotion.
I would totally sing that if there weren't two ulcers on my tongue right now.
Ooh.
Yep, nope. That is the new song I am teaching Jap Taxi.
Oh,
Okay, does
Jesus.
anybody in this group, except for maybe Wanderer, know what a narwhal is?
No.
No, because I studied.
You have
for
too
vet
much faith in
classes
Jap's
and-
ability to remember things.
Yuki might possibly know it with her books,
They're
but
the
it's...
Jedi of the sea.
Yeah, she probably knows that they are a sea-based creature, which for this radiation-soaked hellhole could be a unicorn under the sea, or it could be a raging flesh whale.
My guess is that second one.
Yeah, that's likely. That's likely. But she just starts belting out narwhals, and now it's a combination of 99 balls in the wall, the song never ends, and narwhals, either separate or combined. In some cases, all three. Ah, yeah, that's a good day for you.
99 narwhals on the wall.
It will never end.
I'm not. 99 bottles of narwhal on the wall that never ends.
It was horrifying. So Ronnie boy, we're gonna probably end it on you as they get to Deathfall. Dunk. Oh yeah, right. There's so many people here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Move you out of the way. Move you folks out of the way. There we go. All right. You're fairly certain that they probably, using a heightened intelligence, wanted you to come back to Avery at some point, but you never actually made a destination, so you have no idea where they're going. But they probably want to go to Avery.
Yeah. So well, that's kind of the reason why he also came to his home, because it was the one place he knew about where he could be kind of, alone for a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and to kind of think up of a game plan on what to do. Because when he was leaving or getting ready to leave, he realized, shit, we never said where we needed to meet up, and now he's trying to think. And the last thing he can remember is that they were both trying to do something for Avery. So
Mhm.
yeah, logical conclusion: find Avery. He might have a chance of finding the rest of his team.
Yeah.
But it's getting dark now. The Deathclaw's afraid of the dark, so he starts turning on all his lamps and lanterns.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of activates his little traps and things, and they're just gonna sleep in the cave.
All right. I'm assuming Krampus is still not back. All right. I'm assuming he's not back, so he's just gonna walk in and just stand there.
Also, thankfully, he's in a place where he's got all his chemicals that he can actually use. So he's gonna start making some salve that he can spread along his stuff, and also he's gonna take a look at his egg to see, like, what does he do with this thing? How does he hatch it? What is it? Does he gotta sit on it?
It doesn't do anything. It looks like an egg.
Well, he knows if it's anything similar to how, like, any actual egg would be, it would need to be incubated with body heat, roughly. So keeping it closer, keeping it at, next to his own body heat and stuff, keeping it warm is basically a top priority.
Yep. Apparently, eventually, if it's going off the same principles as like a chicken egg, eventually it will start moving. Probably.
Yeah.
It's what you hope, anyways.
Yeah, that's what he's hoping for.
But for the moment, it is doing jack, dilly, and squat at the same time.
Yeah. So, he's kind of like, getting a look at it, kind of brushing off any soot or whatnot. Taking it over to his, like, little pond and maybe taking a bath with it to wash off the blood, any dirt and stuff on his egg, as he's kind of like, getting used to the idea of being a mother.
Yeah, it is a actually fairly relaxing time. You spend the day pretty much just trying to have a good time. Krampus is just standing there, staring at you intently for hours.
So Winchester's kind of feeling a little, he kind of turns his back to him a bit because, he's feeling like, why is he staring at me? Also, look, all right, he fucking laid an egg. So obviously he's going to be curious about this. Considering he would still have some form of human DNA in him. And if he did turn into a female version of whatever the hell he is, would there be a chance he might end up growing breasts because milk?
It is potentially possible, although I don't know about lizards, so your character wouldn't know either.
Okay, do you understand what causes a mammal to be a mammal?
I mean, look, all right, so it's more like he's a mixture of mammal and lizard at the moment. So that's why he's checking to see. Because he's sure that most of his DNA by now is probably Deathclaw, which is, in a sense, would be like Kimono Dragon Lizard-esque style.
Yeah. So it's very likely that you don't have any. It's just scales.
So he's just kind of like, whew, that would be weird. It's already weird enough to have that down there, but he needs to.
Yep. So you
figure out a way to fix this. Doesn't know how. Yeah.
Well, that's your goal. You find a way. So you don't really know too much what you're doing, but you do know that hi Krampus. Yeah, you've just been staring at Ron, kind of in the waters, taking care of his egg for the last couple hours. But you do know that the Brotherhood of Steel do work on experiments, at least to the best of your knowledge. They primarily work with taking guns and stuff, but you're fairly certain they have some serious scientists there, but you can probably learn more from the group that just went there. Same with the Enclave, as they are technologically advanced compared to a lot of other things. Potentially, you could talk with the super mutants to figure out whether or not they have any advanced mutational things, considering they do mutate, but you have no idea. Mainly because the oldest person there is as old as the war itself, so potentially.
He just sits there looking at Winchester.
I mean, Winchester did kind of like turn his back to you because he's like he kind of checked himself to make sure he didn't grow any breasts by any chance because mammal DNA mixed with lizard DNA might cause a sort of mutation.
Weird mutation. Yeah, you do hear his footsteps as they are obscenely loud as they are walking up to you before thump as he just sits down.
Krampus, my friend, how have you ever taken a bath before?
Bath.
It's what I'm doing right now. Using the water to wash across my body to clean off any blood and guts and whatnot.
Shakes his head.
Yeah. Oh dear Lord, I can't believe I'm about to do this. But he takes his egg. He kind of he puts it somewhere over here, away from him. As he gets out, all right, my friend. First thing you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to take off all your clothes.
Why?
Well, you see, whenever you're taking a bath, you need to wash the skin, not the clothes.
Okay. Starts taking his clothes off.
It's like talking to a literal child.
Like I said, he needs to get used to this because when the
fair.
baby hatches, he's gonna need to teach that baby right from wrong. Because as it grows, it will learn that there are some humans that it can eat, other humans it can't eat.
So you spend a while just kind of helping Krampus learn how to be. I was going to say human, but he's really
Bathe.
not.
I mean,
Bathe.
Yeah,
he's gonna
bathe.
teach him how to bathe.
How to human,
Yeah.
How to creature.
The milk of human kindness.
Oh god, yeah, as he's taking off his clothes, you realize he just puts down another jug of it to his side. You don't want to know why he has two of them. Just in case. But yes,
The sweat of the kindness of Death Claws.
Oh.
Winchester, because this thing kind of tells all his thoughts. Unfortunately, Krampus hears it. Oh, thank God I can't be more. Nothing. I didn't say anything. Just get back to what you were doing.
God. All right, you
You're
spend
going to
pretty
want
much
to climb
the
into the water. It might be
wait.
cold. Don't make your
I don't think he can feel
Mhm.
cold. Actually,
No,
you know what?
that's
Krampus,
what I
roll
was
me
thinking.
endurance -3.
And you feel the cold.
Hold on, let's find out. -3, was it?
Yep. Nah, you don't even notice that it's ice cold. It just feels like water. Except your leg, that feels a little bit colder.
Ow.
Oh yes, that's also another thing. We need to clean up the wound of your leg. Don't want any. I mean, granted, super mutant. Don't know if you can infect it or anything, but
It looks to be scarring over at this point. But yeah, so you eventually start cleaning up Krampus, making sure he's a creature now instead of a blood-soaked horror, which won't matter much as he puts on his shirt, but
let's just say he was more red than green. Now he's more green than red. So
Yeah. And eventually you start, once you gather up some of your equipment and things, you start making your way up to Death Fall. And next episode, ladies and gentlemen, we shall see what will happen as you guys are in Death Fall, possibly taking care of Vixen, or Avery, sorry, and trying to figure out how to actually, not kill her in the process of taking care of her. Thankfully, you have 2 doctors, and one of them has the intelligence of God. So, if you guys are interested in watching that, come by next week at 7 o'clock p.m. PST. This week was a little bit early, simply because I had to do a couple of things, and I have a phone interview in half an hour. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, hit that follow button. Make sure you guys can see our content when it comes out. as it comes out, so you guys can see our streams and our later. Yeah, you guys can see all of our streams. But you guys can also see some of our late night episodes. And we'll see all of you fine folks next time. Bye.
Arrivederci.
I'm
See ya
going.
later, mate.